Hello, I'm probably Ben, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. In this episode, I think the overall plan is going to be pretty much as standard, do a bunch more deliveries. I'm also going to try and lower the debt that I've got hanging over my head and repay as much of this back as I can. And I'm also going to try to get at least one more driver on board. Now, that'll mean I'll need to buy another truck, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, in the freight market, just before I started recording, I did spot that there's the roller delivery from Newcastle to Birmingham. It pays just under 9 grand, and that is absolutely worth it. So I'm going to go back to the world map. Actually, I'll back out this menu entirely and just quick travel straight up to Newcastle and jump right in. Cost me 316 quid, but you know, at least we're there instantly. I'll go back into the menu, straight into the freight market, and jump on this opportunity. Now, I don't know if you will be able to notice right away, but I have had quite the upgrade to my PC. If you've been following my other series on this channel, you might remember me mentioning that I'm looking at getting a GPU upgrade specifically up to a 5060. So an NVIDIA 5060 GPU, which is quite the hike from a 1660 Ti. So now I can see Euro Truck Simulator 2 in all of its glory. And it means that I'll also be able to play other games that I see on Steam that I've not been able to play in the past just because of, you know, the bottleneck that my PC had. So if you have any suggestions for any games that you want me to play, anything that you recommend, or just anything you want to see on the channel, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you on as and when I can start a series on that, or if it's just a one-off. I have recently uploaded a sort of a one-off game that I spotted on Steam and I just thought was really cool. It's a game called Iron Nest. It's a really interesting game. Another simulator, but you operate a turret. And the turret it even sounds extremely powerful, but I'll link that video in the description so that you guys can see it. I do think, you know, you might like it. I absolutely loved it, and if it does well on the channel, I'll 100% be making a series out of it. I've also just realized I've gone the wrong way, just from, again, me waffling on, so I'm gonna just quickly pull a not-so-legal U-turn here and do a little bit more damage to the truck, which seems to be becoming a consistent theme now. And which way does this map even want me to go? Oh, it's just right across the way, just literally straight across there. I've just stopped in the middle of a road there, but I'm just going to speed right across here. Oh my god. I'm very glad I didn't crash there, but also surprised I didn't get any other type of penalty there since it was a police officer. Let's just jump right in here. I think I can see, yeah, there's the roller that I'm going to be delivering. Park right up. And accept this delivery. Hopefully this episode goes a little bit better than the last one. I started getting a little bit agitated by the end with how many times I'd crashed. Hopefully this one's a bit cleaner. I mean, I've not set it off to a great start considering I did just crash, but let's pretend that didn't happen. So let's reverse right in here. Stick my head out the window like a truck driver would. A little further back. And there we go, let's get that attached. Now, let's make our way down to Birmingham from Newcastle. By stalling the truck several times before we set off. Nice, so we should be getting... It shouldn't take too long to get there. If there's, you know, too much fluff between now and me getting there, then I'll just speed through it, but I imagine it's not going to be too bad of a journey. I had to really concentrate there so that I didn't crash. I want to try to make sure that I'm doing as much clean driving as I can. Also, if you've been enjoying the series so far, I think this is going to be the 6th episode in the series. Please just leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. It'll really help me grow. And yeah, I think it'll just be good to get a little bit more interaction between me and viewers as well. So please drop a comment for any suggestions that you want me to undertake in the series, or if you just find something that I've done absolutely stupid. There's enough of my pretty much video by video self-plug there. So we'll just continue driving down to Birmingham. I might actually drive in third person a little bit so that we can get Victor in his full glory. Look at that. Look at him go. I might try and pull away from the white colouring on him though. Just because it looks almost a little bit plain. I know it's like, you know, my logo branding colours and stuff, but I might try and pull away from that and just do something a little bit more crazy, a little bit more out there. Again, if you guys have any suggestions on colouring of the truck or anything, let me know in the comments. I'll be sure to look at it. And I need to go this way. Whoa, okay. And that's why we don't play in third person without any extra HUD elements. That could have been bad. I've also, since I've got the 5060, I've been jumping around on other games on my Steam, just seeing how they run. All of which are fantastic. But one thing that I've done in this is I just whacked it up to Ultra. I just put it on the Ultra preset and took a look. And I mean, you can see here that I've got the interior shadows going. You can see that the reflections look a lot more crisp. They're not like jumping out. Because if you remember with the previous cards, or the previous episodes in general actually, the like background in the mirrors would like disappear and fade to white. You can see it slightly in these mirrors, but it was like way closer, like almost just after I passed it, it would disappear. I'll put a bit of a comparison on screen so you can see it. But yeah, this is looking so much more crisp. It feels good. Feels very good. Yeah, we're slowly making our way down to Birmingham, and it has just started to rain. So it just says hit P to turn my wipers on. This is the first time experiencing bad weather in this game, actually. First time for everything. I think, is that my lights on? Pretty sure I put them on. Don't crash. There we go. Lights on with high beams. Let's go. So yeah, I think I'll just speed forward until we're approaching Birmingham. And then we'll pick up there and see what we want to do in terms of any new drivers or even trying to get a new truck. We'll just see where we're at. I mean, there may be a recruitment office in Birmingham, so I'll be able to take a look at some new drivers after I've made this delivery. But yeah, well, I'll see you in Birmingham. So I did just get the notification for a filling station nearby, which implies that I'm running somewhat low on fuel, but I don't know which one the fuel indicator is. Where is it? Oh, I'm at half a tank. Wow, it took me so long to figure that out. But yeah, I'm about half a tank. That should be fine for now. I nearly hit that truck behind me, if you just saw very briefly then. But But yeah, let's just continue on to Birmingham. I didn't realize it was down to 50. That was a bit of money there. I'll be fine. If I need to, I'll just take out another loan. What's the harm in that? Taking out infinite loans. That's never caused anyone any problems whatsoever. Well, that was interesting. I just rammed a car pretty much off the road almost, and didn't get any penalties whatsoever. I felt it on my wheel. It's quite a hard crash too, but I'll take what I can get. If I'm saving money and it's going to help me pay back that loan a little better, then I ain't complaining. Game has just told me that it is time for my mandatory break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up at this station right here, this little rest stop. I believe that there'll be obviously a gas pump, so I might as well fill up while I'm here. I'll turn off my indicator. I keep doing that. And then we'll fill her up, and then I'll go take a rest. I think the parking spots just in front of me are for the rest stops. I'll find out in a second once I've spent a lot of money on diesel there. So I'll just switch to first gear and see if it'll let me rest there. I think I can see a rest stop icon on my map. Let's see if it will let me actually rest. Turn a little here. There we go. It will let me rest. I am blocking off. No, I'm not actually blocking it off. I thought I'd be blocking off the exit a lot more, but nice. So we're at a rest stop. Let's switch off the engine and rest for our 9 hours, I guess. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so that puts me at 5 hours and something minutes for my delivery time. And now I've got 8 hours and 11 minutes to complete the delivery. Right, so this is going to be some nighttime driving. Might have some music over it to fit the mood, I guess. But let's get into our higher gears and just set right off. Already got our lights on, so we don't need to worry about that. But yeah, I'll speed through this, put some cool, like, I don't know, like maybe some retro wave or some type of music over it. And we'll see how it goes. Wait, no. I've just gone the wrong way. Oh dear, oh dear. Where's this going to reroute me to? Right, I need to check my map now and see where this is taking me. How long is this journey going to be? Trip time is going to be 3 hours and 27 minutes in game. And I have 8 hours. Oh, that's fine. That's more than fine. Yeah, let's go. What a beautiful sight. Going past some sunflower fields just at the break of dawn. This is lovely. just saw that we passed a sign saying that we are now heading directly towards Birmingham, and I can actually see a little blip on the map there. So it looks like we are getting pretty close to our destination, which is pretty good. We'll be able to pick up this 9 grand, well, nearly 9 grand, and then have to deal with any penalties that we've accrued. I don't think we've actually gotten any from the journey itself, but it's more from, you know, the penalties that we've for the speeding ticket and stuff like that. Also, I just want to do another quick sort of self-plug. I am on Twitter, I am on Instagram, and I am on TikTok. So if you want to keep up the channel outside of YouTube, you could go and check those out. I'm going to be putting all the links down in the description, but effectively TikTok and Instagram are going to be for sort of clips, and there's going to be any highlights from my videos. And then on X or Twitter, that's going to be where there's going to be any channel updates or even sneak peeks as to what I'm going to be uploading. So if you want to check those out, links are down in the description. Just head on over, hit follow, and then you'll see everything coming from me. But otherwise, as I've mentioned, we are almost at Birmingham. We'll get this dropped off, we'll get the money, and then we'll try to see if there's any recruitment offices down in Birmingham, or if there's any truck dealers there. Not that I'm going to be buying a truck brand new as of yet, but it'd be nice to add to the catalogue of truck dealers that we've got underneath us. And then if there is a recruitment office, we could look at getting a new Volvo. It's got to be a Volvo, of course. Getting a new driver, and then, you know, keeping up with the passive income, or at least slightly passive income if the drivers are doing their job correctly. That is a point, actually. I'll check now. I'll wait until we've got around this bend so that I'm not going to be unpausing the game when I'm on a corner, which could end pretty badly. Just get around here so it's more of a straight. That's looking good. I am going to check my driver manager. Oh, this guy's currently resting, but he is in the process of doing a delivery, which is nice. I don't know if it shows you anything. Oh, so he's done a few deliveries so far. He's done a ventilation shaft from Grimsby to Newcastle, then something coming back Newcastle to Grimsby. I lost money on the first one though, so I wonder what happened there. And then he delivered a luxury yacht, and somehow there was only £67 profit. I don't... He's got to have crashed that or damaged it in some way, surely. That's quite interesting, but otherwise, he is making us money, which is good. I think... Yeah, he's currently on minus £200 a day as to what he's earning. I don't know if there's a way for me to check. Okay, so yeah, I can check garages. Surely if I... Oh, it's because I was on his actual profile page. You can see that he is... Oh no, that's just the company. So I don't know. But his average profit is minus 200. So this guy isn't doing too well. He shouldn't have such a cool name for such a bad driver. We'll see if we can do something about that. But otherwise, it won't make too much of a difference once we've got a bunch of drivers under our belt. And then over time, this guy, Mr. Toby T, he's going to get better and better. His driver rating will go up, and then he'll earn us more money and do less damage to luxury yachts, apparently. But yeah, let's just get back on the road, and we'll make our way on the final stretch to Birmingham. We'll get this delivery done, and then we'll try and hire someone that may just overtake Toby T in terms of performance and profitability, which would be good. I think we're on the last corner now. Yeah, it says there, heading onto the M6 towards Birmingham. Oh wow, I took that a little tight. But it's fine, as it always is, or at least probably is, depending on how I'm handling things. Okay, I've just stalled it on a hill. Here's me saying probably fine, and then I do that. Grind through all the gears until I'm at the top here. I want to be in the middle lane towards Birmingham. Check my rear mirror. I'm good. I'm not going to indicate because I'm a reckless driver. So let's get on our way there. I will fast forward it from now up until reaching Birmingham, so I will see you there. Again, another crash. But, again, another instance of not taking any damage. What's going on? Victor's tougher than he looks. This is good, though, since he's going to be our daily driver, but damn, he's tough. And the cargo took no damage as well, which is even better. I mean, again, not complaining, but we are just approaching Birmingham now. And, well, we're going to see how my new GPU handles the more densely populated areas, which it seems to be doing fine so far, actually. This would be where I'd be complaining about little stutters with my 1660 Ti. Oh my god. I don't need to deal with awful frame drops or anything like that. I mean, I did actually get the new GPU at a pretty decent deal. I'm not gonna say where I got it from, but price-wise, it was very good. Did I just run a red light? But it didn't count as it. I am getting so lucky today. I've been driving as badly as I was in my previous video, but for some reason, the game's being extremely lenient with me. Nice, so we're at the delivery location now at, I think that's P speed. Is it P speed? POS speed? Or POSPED? I don't know. But we're here anyway. Let's do what we always do and ask where they need it. That's not too bad. I'll just pull in this way and then reverse in. Plus 90 XP as well, which is pretty nice. This might be a level up. We'll see. But let's just get around this corner. I'm going to take it really wide so that my trailer can get around it. And I can see where it wants me. It's almost got tyre tracks on the road to tell me exactly where it wants me to park, which is pretty nice. Right, so let's hit into reverse. I'll put it in the lower version of the gear. And then I'll... Can I see it from here? Oh yeah, I can. I can just turn my wheel. I want to be going that way first, though, to whip the back end round. Like so. And then we'll take it round. I think that's good, you know. So it's not perfect, but this is a very, very, very good starting point. Just knocked my mic there. I don't know if that's going to have affected anything audio-wise. Did just do a quick audio check. Everything seems good, so we'll just continue as we were. I want to go hard right here. And then to be fair, if I line up against this fence, then when I reverse, it's going to be pretty much a straight line in. If I get to, like, maybe there, so it's just so it straightens out, nice. And then I'll look behind me, slam into reverse, and then that should just be pretty much a straight line in there, I think. Make any micro adjustments as and when I need. Oh, no. Not that way. Is that good enough? Is the game going to allow this? It is. Nice. Decoupling. Another delivery complete. Victor being as reliable as ever. Hold on. Hold on. Delivery not complete because it didn't drop off in the right location. I mean, I mentioned in one of my other videos, it's that little ding I'm after. Oh, come on. 1%. Surely 1% is... Right. Right. That's a bit annoying, but sure. Decoupling, delivery complete. And it's still excellent, so actually I'm not too bothered by that. And that should be, yeah, level 4. I didn't get any penalties on my actual payment, which is nice. And yeah, there's another excellent delivery under Victor's belt. I'm thinking instead of taking high value, I could do the absolutely stupid choice and going for fragile cargo. Because with my track record of driving, which as we know, it's all perfect with no issues whatsoever. But I think fragile cargo could be a pretty good one, especially since I'm getting the XP bonus, I'm getting the higher revenue, and it's just going to be funny when I just absolutely ruin an entire cargo trailer because I've made a stupid decision. So let's just apply that. I'm not going to look back on it and think any different, but let's put us up to £98,523. I'll just take a look at the freight market for now and see what other jobs are available. I have got it priced just, descending price, but I want price per distance. So Birmingham to Cambridge for £5,000. That's really good. But what I'll do is, as I did say at the start of the video, I will jump into the not driver manager. Actually, I'll look at the map and just see. There's 2 locations here and here that I need to discover. So let's see if one of them... I don't know if this is always the case, but I'm pretty sure one of them will be a truck dealer and the other one will be a recruitment agency. Obviously, that I could be wrong on that, but that's what I think it'll be. So I'm going to get on the road and just go take a look at both of them. I'll just skip to them both, just so... I mean, there's one right next door, so I'll do this one first, and then I'll skip to the next one. Let's... Right. Right, okay. I'm glad I didn't skip it, in fact. My reckless driving has just cost me another 1% of vehicle damage. But we've just discovered a man truck dealer, which is good. Sort of. Not that we're ever going to be using man trucks. I mean, we might at some point, but for now, early in the series, we are sticking to Volvo. That's sort of our brand. So let's get on the road, and this time let's be a little bit more careful. So if I just look this way, I'm good. Look that way, I'm good. I am just going to go. Don't come up too fast. Right, we're good. We're good. You know, I'm such a bad driver, but it's working out. It just is working out. Anyway, I'll skip to the next location and we'll go and see what that is. So that is a recruitment agency. Pretty much as I expected. We've got a recruitment agency and a truck dealer. So we'll pull into the recruitment agency and just see who is there. This is definitely an illegal turn. But there's no police around, so who's going to tell me that I'm not allowed to do that until the message appears on screen that there's a traffic violation? But anyway, let's check who we can recruit, if anyone. Okay, that's why I say if anyone. So it's between 8 and 6. Let's see what time it is currently. 7:21. Okay. Well, what I'll do for now then is I'll make a purchase of a truck, and then I'll just hire someone. If I want a used truck because I can't afford any of these brand new ones. I also can't afford a used one. Brilliant. So I guess we'll need to do another delivery for that. But I think I'm going to have to... I'll call the video here. We're already at nearly 50 minutes recording time, which I'll edit down. Not by much. Maybe down to half an hour, 40 minutes. But in the next episode, I mean, I planned quite a lot. Everything's just fell through in this one. Mainly due to my bad driving. But we'll call it here. So, I'll quickly... Let's see, actually. If I look... Yeah, so we'll call the video here. And in the next episode, we'll be looking at trying to lower this debt a little bit. And we'll try and make sure that we do definitely get a new recruiter driver and new truck, especially if a new one appears in the used truck dealership. That's a Volvo. But yeah, anyway, we have reached the end of the video. So as always, I want to thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Really helps to support the channel, and it'll keep the videos from me coming. Also, if you've got any suggestions for what I should do next, or if you just want to say hi, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll do my best to reply to you. Thanks again for watching though, and I'll probably see you in the next one. Bye!